mean, I was married for 22 years, right? Lost my wife about 3 years ago. Back in the dating scene, I guess somewhere between then and now, and you know, it was rough early on, but yeah, I don't know. It's
So tell us about that. You were married for how long?
22 years.
And you have one son.
I have one son. He'll be
And so
21 in March.
tell us like that day when it happened. Like how do you get past that? Like
Uh,
take us through it.
it's you know, like
Cuz you got to understand, dude, there's people listening to this and they're having the worst day of their fucking lives. And it's like, so if you can give them the best piece of advice cuz you're a guy that's gone through like the worst day, what would you say to that person?
yeah, it gets better.
What do you do about it, though? Is there anything
Well,
you can do?
you know, I consider myself blessed. I, you know, I, if you take it back to the existential question of, what's the meaning of life, and I think life is about building relationships, and relationships meant everything. It was yeah, it made all the difference in that time. It crushed me, at the get go. It's something I never had to deal with before in my life, and married to my wife for 22 years. Um, Not all of them, the best, but we made the best of it, and had this wonderful child. He's doing great, best kid ever. Uh, not prejudiced whatsoever, but nonetheless, when it happened, it was very sudden. It was a brain aneurysm. It was like someone just flipped the switch. She never drank, never smoked in her entire life. All right, and took very care of what she ate. Uh, yeah, just never would have guessed. Not the person you would have ever guessed. Brain aneurysm, just someone flipped the switch, turned it off, and that was it. And yeah, so I had a lot to tackle with, to absorb in my brain and whatnot in a very short period of time. But ultimately, yeah, it was the people around me that really, stood me up. Um, yeah, I mean, I had a wonderful family. Uh, the one I was born with, the one I was married into. Great family, great support system. Friends came out of the woodwork, and yeah, so I was very blessed. So, yeah, relationships mean a lot. So, yeah, so that got me through a lot of it. And I'm. It took me, a long time to get to where I am at now. I'm in a much better place now, through, you know, multiple sources of support, whether it's close friends or just, I don't know, you know, I mean, now I'm, I don't mean to jump so quickly from, my late wife to dating, but but yeah, I mean, it's just, but that's just life. That's part of the process. You have to move forward. There's, uh, it definitely changed me, my perspective on life. I guess if I could say you know, a lot of what I believe in, myself and, my life today is molded around, from Marcus Aurelius, Memento Mori. You could leave this life today, and to me it means, not so much that live every day like it's your last, but make every day count, and also, uh, kind of included in that is, everybody you meet, you know, uh, you know, leave everybody that you meet better than you know when you met. Try to contribute. give back. And so, you know, I've been blessed to have a lot of great people around me, support me, and, you know, yeah, so I'm in a much better place now. Not that you know it by looking at me right now, but
I appreciate you sharing that because, like I said, dude,
it's emotional for me.
You never know who's
but
gonna
yeah.
help. Somebody's guy is going through the worst day,
absolutely.
and this is the video that he's seeing. And it's like, and you've gone through, so you know the way through.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like I said, I would be in a much, much darker place if it wasn't for the people around me and relationships I built and people who have, you know, better than me, who influenced me and made me a better person. So yeah, that's what I took away from that experience. And you know, it's you know, there's dark places that you can go to, but you know, no, choose the light. You know, there's a lot of light around you. You just gotta look for it. It's, you know, there's a, you know, it's it's a journey. Life is a journey, you know. So, but you know, there's gonna be high spots and low spots. So, but yeah. Anyway, that's it. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
that.
Let's move on to somebody else.
Well,
So,
So-